What's up, guys? Today we are at the Exotic Feline Rescue Center, and we've already done a video here, just a regular kind of vlog, and there's a link to it in the description below, so if you guys want to see that. But today we're doing a 360 video, so you guys can look around and see what we see. So hopefully this will be a cool one to put your VR headsets on and check out. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's go do this.
There's a couple of rules we ask you to follow while you're here. This is for your safety. Please don't touch the animals. You're very close to them. Please don't touch the enclosures. Don't put your fingers through to kind of find out where they are. Most of the animals do come to the cage anyways. And we put chicken wings through the fence. Your finger is no different from one. When something goes through the fence, they think it's a chicken wing. If you need to come back up here, bathroom, service, whatever reason, let us know. We'll escort you. No one can walk behind me. No one can walk too far behind. It's just a legal thing. No one can walk alone on the property. You're welcome to take all the pictures you want. Just don't put your camera lens through for the same reason. And don't hold it above the animal. It's kind of intimidating. Should be about it. Stay on the gravel. It's tempting to go onto the grass on the opposite side because there is more of a space between us and the animal. That's really just in ratio to how much they like people. So they don't. So just don't. So if you're ready, you can come up this way. Here is a Canadian lynx. His name's Denali. Above him on the shelf is Anna. You'll see her somewhere on the opposite side. Over here, I guess. A lynx and a bobcat are related. A bobcat is just the smallest subspecies of a lynx. They are native to the U.S. They're native to Indiana. More so along the fringes of the country and the state now just because they're being pushed out of cities. People make them out to be much more dangerous than they actually are. Along with coyotes. Coyotes are the arch predator of the United States. I think the last recorded attack from a coyote to a human was like October 28th, 1985, 1982 or something like that. And people still make them out to be terrible. But differences between bobcats and lynx are just the amount of hair they have on their ears. That lynx right there has way more. He has more of a beard. He's clearly larger in body size. And his paws are huge. Agi's a black leopard. Hi, pretty boy. These black cats aren't entirely black. He may roll over for us, but you can see down here he's actually light brown with just a ton of black spots. That's the case for leopards and jaguars. A lot of the private owners here think that declawing these animals completely make them much safer, that they're automatically domesticated, docile cats after that. Totally wrong. They're super heavy. They could kill you just by jumping on you. These cats are too big to purr because they can't. They make a chopping noise. So like I said, just a friendly hello. Sophie. So that's just a chuff. It's like a, hey, I'm not going to eat you. I kind of like you. So like I said, she was born here. She came with a guy named Max. Tigers have these spots on the back of their ears. It's a mechanism they use to trick their cubs into them watching all the time, so their cubs aren't running off. Any type of indigenous hunters in the area, things like that, so places like India and the safari, they would take the head of a tiger and wear it on theirs, and they use that as a way to protect themselves from tigers hunting and stalking them from behind. So other tigers are fooled into thinking another tiger is staring back. Tigers are used and hunted for millions of different reasons. A lot of people really like the way that the wine tastes that their bones are made from. So they use bones to make wine. Meats are believed to cure countless amount of diseases and things like that. Their fur is obviously gorgeous. And protection, like I said. Zoe is from the same circus that those two boy and male lions were from. She was kept in an itty-bitty cage. It caused neurological damage to her. She's always twitching her paw. She always looks like she has hiccups. And she's always humming. Just problems that came with living in such a small enclosure. She was terrified to leave the cage when she got here, so we stuck it out here and let her out on her own. She'll utilize the entire enclosure, but she always reverts back to the same circle that you'll see when you pass. It's worn into the ground. She only walks it clockwise. cutie. She's fairly small, probably weighs right around 200 pounds. But she bows at this fence just out of play. She's not hitting it extremely hard. She's not launching into it. She's just jumping on it. So this just shows that declawing one of these animals doesn't ensure that they're safe. They just out of pure strength would kill me if this wasn't here. So this is Sebastian. He came to us from New York. He has a really bad infection in his eye. The best thing we could do was take out the right one. So he does have one eye. We also believe he was an attempt at a white tiger. He's inbred, scrawny in the back. He doesn't use his wing himself. All those problems. They usually have less white in their neck, on their belly. That's a pretty good boy.
Can you hear that nipple chuffing?
His parents are directly back there. They're not part of the tour, but one of them's looking at me. Their names are Magic and Mystic. He's a crybaby. He just wants attention. We cure cats with cataracts. We've done it 21 times. You'll see a guy out here with very cloudy eyes. It's just because he's so old we won't risk putting him under to fix it. You got a question? Go ahead.
I do like him and I also like all of the animals.
You like him the most so far? You like to look at
I don't like cheetahs.
I like cheetahs too. We don't have any cheetahs. Cheetahs require a lot of space.
Yeah, but they think
They're very fast. They're very cute. Cheetahs are my favorite.
it's that.
Wow.
And then behind her in this enclosure to your right is Kira. Kira came with Otai and Magi's. This is Tash. Tash came to us from an amusement park that closed down. It lost the funding for their cats. They didn't want to start paying out of pocket anymore to take care of them. Tash has had the most dental work of any cat that's out here on tour. He's had roughly 13 different root canals. That's just due to a poor diet when he was growing up. He's missing opposite canines, the one on bottom to the one on top. So his tongue just kind of slides out to his right, our left. He's pacing, that's just because he was once comfortable in a smaller enclosure. He's called a stinky boy. He doesn't know any better than to use the restroom where he is. It's not his fault. We get in there and clean it.
Did I make him mad?
This is Cleo. Cleo's another African serval like we had seen at the beginning of our tour. She's not a feeder. She's supposedly the meanest cat out here on tour. She's living inside here with a bobcat named Vinny Bob. He's not out. Bobcats are naturally nocturnal. Most have adjusted to our hours of operation. He hasn't.
So she's mean, but not to her roommate. They get along good.
Yep, something like that. He is little.
You don't know what to think about that.
She's not a big fan of other cats. That could be because she's smaller than them and it intimidates her. But she does like socializing with people. That's why there's tarp around her enclosure. Obviously not tarp right here though. They hear the bobcats with their food in it. That's why everyone's up and I'm gonna play hide and seek with her. She'll eventually start. Kaya's from Gary, Indiana. Kaya came along with 3 other tigers, 2 orange, 2 white. She was owned by a man who owned a tattoo shop. It was like an exchange. If you went there and got yourself a tattoo, you got to interact with the cats. That could have been petting, pictures, whatever it may have been. The guy was just super reckless with his cats. He put them in the bed of his truck and drove on the highway. He walked them on leashes. He was gang affiliated, so it was like a threatening type thing. Super reckless. So the first chance the DEA and the USDA got to take the cats away, they went ahead and took them.
She's right here.
He's right there. He's scared.
Yeah, when you catch them, they get really embarrassed.
He's right there. He's right here. He
Yeah,
jumped.
she's super sweet, super playful. She'll jump from the top tier of her tower into the water. She turns around and digs the water on her. Very gross. They take their meat in the water. A lot of them do a lot of their business in the water. She's a sweetheart. I think she's really pretty. She went in that room and she told us to.
You're fine, Cleo.
It's a Savannah cat.
Aww.
There might be 2 mashed up in there, but their names are Nermal and Phoenix. Joffrey cats are 100% exotic. They originate from South America. He's about 8 pounds full grown. A good amount of it is muscle. And then the Savannah cats up top are mixes between the African serval frequency and domestic house cats.
He ain't being real loud.
His friend is, and he's about to hop up there. You see him? Look. Aww. They are adorable.
Experiences like that, people. That's actually out of love. That's Mickey, the white tiger, with his girlfriend, the female next door. That's Kira roaring.
Very loudly.
Wow.
Now it's all going to start the Jurassic Park. You can see the color variation in these guys too. Bobcats wag their tails like dogs. They have a deep growl like dogs. And that is the end of our tour. So I hope you guys liked it. We have newsletters up at the front. Those include like special events we do. We do evening roars where we serve alcohol, food, kids camps, 5K runs. All these things you get to see the other 2/3 of our cats. So it is fun. The reason we don't show you the other 2/3 of our cats, aside from them being not as social, is just the cages have this big of holes in it. It's 4x4 instead of what we have out here. They can fit their paws through, they can fit your arm through. It just requires a lot of more supervision.
Alright guys, that was the Exotic Feline Rescue Center. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I've got another video. It's a little more extensive, a little more informative, and it'll tell you all about how to come and check this place out yourself and all that stuff. So if you want to go see that, check out the link in the description below. But I hope you like this 360 video. This is my first 360 video upload to YouTube, so it's kind of a test, and hopefully turned out okay. If you guys liked it, give me a thumbs up. We're going to see you guys all next time. Peace.